welcome to Mr. Giant Reacts and Ting and Ting and Ting. And I have not reacted to a song by this lady here in a while. I heard her birthday was sometime last week, so I decided, let me listen to a little vibe. You understand what I'm saying? And Ting, the Ceca. Hope I'm saying it right. Ceca. You understand? So this is a song about a woman who is in a relationship with somebody, but he seems to be indecisive because there's another woman. It's kind of a love triangle, and she's sighing and saying, "Hey," sarcastically, that is, "I'll break up with you, just to make the vibe righteous." You know what I mean? So this is going to be one of those songs. I don't know how emotional it's going to be, but it's going to be an angsty kind of song. You understand what I mean? We're going to go ahead and YouTube and Simmer and check this out. But before we do that, please go check out my merch. You know what I mean? I did a little merch with a lot of Balkan sayings that are created on them. You understand? Like one that says "Big Balkan Family," because what we have here is a big Balkan family. You understand? I'll leave a link in the description. If you click on that link and go to the website and you do decide to, get you a little t-shirt that says something cool on it, you get $5 off your order. So go ahead and check it out. Link will be in the description at the bottom. Let's go ahead and YouTube and Simmer and check out what this lady have to sing for us. You know what I mean? Ruke!
Uradi mi se sve što si s njom bez mene radio.
Her voice is doing that thing again, that hesitant thing. I like that.
Samo da bi mi se zgadio. Volim ukus svoga džona, čak i kad na njemu donosiš mi nju. Jer važno je da si mi tu. Da si tu i da si za mnom lud. I me da raskinem s njom umesto tebe ja. Čas kako volimo se, a onda spustim slušalicu jer sama ne mogu da uzdišem za oboje. Ajmo narode!
Hey, it's got a dance vibe to it. Okay, that's kind of this is different. This is different. See her jumping around like that?
A sada muči me.
Nice little switch up. So like a traditional type song from the little dance song. That's weird seeing her jumping around like that. That voice, man.
da si za mnom. Raskinem s njom umesto tebe ja. A onda spustim slušalicu jer sama ne mogu da uslišim za oboje.
The sound is because you can't really hear the bass that well. The energy though, the energy is out there, man. I like live performances, you know what I mean? And because of the energy that comes with it, you get to see how the audience reacts to the song. Like, you know, other than when you listen to like a recording studio recording of a song, you actually get the energy of the song when it's a live performance. And that's where I like watching live performance, because look at the audience, man. All that energy and thing, you know what I mean? And especially when you're listening to something in a different language. Now, if it's a really dung and dirty emotional song, yeah, no, a studio recording may have a better impact. But on a song like this one, where it is emotional to a certain degree, but it's a little more hyped up emotion, not a sad emotion, but an emotion where, hey, something is not right, and I got to do something. You understand? Now, as far as the context of the song, if you find yourself I will never find myself in a three-person situation like that. I'm one to walk away right there and then. I'm not doing it. That's just way too much, too emotionally taxing. You understand what I'm saying? So here is the thing. Somebody's going to get hurt. And here is it. And I know this is going to sound stupid, but I definitely don't want to get hurt. And I definitely don't want to hurt the other person in the situation. Let's say I'm in a situation with there's a girl and there's another guy that like her and I like her, and there's a vibe going on there back and forth. I'm walking away because I don't want to get hurt and I don't want the other person to get hurt. The person who is in the middle is going to win either way. They're going to end up with somebody. It's the other two people that's going to end up with nobody. You know, one or the other is going to end up with nobody. And in a lot of the cases, they both end up with nobody. You understand? The person who is getting all the vibe and, you know, feeling good with himself because they have two people vying for the attention, is that one person is going to get the better end of the stick. Because even if she ends up with nobody, or in a case he ends up with nobody, they still got all that attention, all that praise, and all that feeling that, you know, these people want me and stuff like that. And even if he or she ended up without anybody, they still got all those great feelings from two people who are trying hard to get their attention. Oh, yeah, I'm walking away. And I've done it often. And if I see somebody's talking to somebody else too, okay, no, this ain't a competition. It's either it's there or ain't there. You wavering, I'm out. Because even if you win over that person, she's still going to hold that other person over your head. She's still going to be comparing. Years later, she's going to be comparing, thinking, I should have went with that person if you do something wrong or something they don't like. So no, I'm not going to do that to myself because that could have lasting effects on the vibe. Walk away. And walking away is going to be hard, but walk away, man. It's better for everybody in the long run. You understand what I mean? Putting up a fight and, you know, giving ultimatums and doing all of that stuff, man. No. No. Somebody's going to get hurt. I see people put up fights for that. And that's okay, this buddy of mine, right? He was a lot of people think that's romantic. Oh, no, that's not romantic. That's freaking peace killing. Okay, this buddy of mine, he was talking to this one girl, but she was talking to somebody else, and he didn't know at first. But once he figured it out, he walked away because he asked for my advice, and I said, "This walk away, man. Don't deal with that." So here's what the girl said to him one day. She said, "So if somebody you like is getting married to somebody and you don't want them to do it, would you come to the wedding and object?" And my buddy was like, "Hey, I ain't coming to no wedding to object. You want to get married to that dude? Go ahead and get married to him. You understand what I mean?" And she was all disappointed, and she was all shocked that he wouldn't come fight for her. What the bumble clot is kind of crazy stuff is that? Excuse my Caribbean explicitive there. What kind of crazy stuff is that? Talking about, she decided to get married to the other dude, but he should come to the wedding and object, and then they run out of the wedding and cue the romantic music. Da, da, da. That's not life. That's not reality. That's some kind of movie vibe that she wants somebody that. And then who is to say that he goes to the wedding and object and cause a scene, and she still choose and marry the other person, which is probably what's going to happen. Hurt himself even more. Forget the shame and the pride that he's going to get knocked down a peg if he does it and she refuses it. Just the fact about doing something like that. No, no, go marry, old dude. Go marry, old lady. You know that lady. See how it works out for you. I wish you all the happiness in the world and thing. And we ain't gonna be friends neither because you're not gonna have your cake and eat it. It is not going to happen unless you have kids with that person. No, no. It's crazy how some people think it's so romantic to have that. And this ain't nothing new. You see that with old books and old movies and old stuff, and today it's still happening. This is why I keep telling people when they say, "Oh, the younger generation, they're always fighting over this and fighting over that." That stuff's been happening. People have been writing romantic bestsellers about, a love triangle. That stuff's always been happening. There ain't nothing new going on, and people keep falling into that trap, man. I'm telling you, if you have a roster, what they call it these days, have at it. Have at it. I don't care. I do, but I'm not gonna let it bother me. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I love her voice. And her voice was doing that hesitation type vibe that it seems to be very prevalent with really big stars in Balkan music. They have that hesitation. Toshi had it. That hesitation before the words come out. It's like they're punching out the words to you. And that's a beautiful thing. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Drop a like on the video. Comment down below. Tell me what you're thinking, what I'm saying. And in the meantime, let's try to bring some peace and love to this world, okay?